to call me. Hi, Mr. Raymond. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. Welcome, welcome, guys. Like I said, it's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun all the way. I am set. I am ready because you see this person I brought today. She's a slim queen. She's a woman after my heart. She's someone I've always loved from day one. I knew her. Like, I've known her for years and she never changed. And another thing, she never aged. This woman don't age. She's been like a queen all her life. She's been a queen since I've known her till now. She never changed. She never aged. She's still the same. I name remain one and only Iyabo Ojo.
Hi, darling.
Hi, mama.
What's up, baby?
I'm good. Good to see.
I
wish I can hug you right now. I wish I can just hug you right now. I wish I can hug you right now, but I can't. It's so. I feel so sad. I feel so bad. Good to see you again, Mama. Good to see you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you
and
so
thank
much.
You for taking out time. I know you're a very busy person. Thank you for taking out time to come to my show. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I mean, when I posted on my page that you are coming, people were just DMing me like, really? I'm like, yeah, she's coming on my show. Like, you know, I know people. I know people, and I'm happy I know people.
How you doing? How's everything?
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I bless God. I can't complain.
How you guys coping with this coronavirus?
The tuition is getting real. We are coping just fine. We are begging God that the thing should just keep going away. Though the numbers never decrease. It doesn't decrease. That's the part that gets to me. It doesn't decrease, but we have to just keep praying and keep staying safe. And I have been coping with the lockdown.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of TikToking.
Respect. Like they're supposed to give you the title right now, like president.
I know.
President.
I can imagine when life gets back to normal, and then people will now start saying, what happened to our TikTok?
But that's the thing. Do you think life will ever get back to normal?
Yes, it will. It definitely will. It has. There's been a pandemic many years ago, and life went back to normal, and so it's definitely going to go back. It just might take time, but it will get back to normal, definitely.
Okay, and you think people will just... My greatest fear is, people have been so careful with wash your hands, don't get too close, use your face mask and all that. Do you think people can really keep up with that thing? Like
Nah.
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 I know they can't keep up. I know our people. I know even me.
Not in Nigeria.
I wash my hands and I'm like, really?
Not in Nigeria.
Are you trying to tell us that we don't keep to safety?
It's not part. It's not. It's just taking taking a dry fish,
okay,
and then throwing it in water and expecting it to just stretch back to normal. It's going to scatter. So that's the same way it is. We're used to that life of being around people, hugging, talk. Like all these things right now. We're doing it because we have to do it, but I don't see Nigeria keeping to that trend once everything is over. Nah, we're going to go back to our normal selves, We probably might just be joking about it and saying, oh, you remember those days when we can't shake, and we have to do this. It's for a while.
The most important thing is that I don't want any more death. I don't want... These numbers keep increasing and it's so scary.
I know.
I don't want any more death. I mean, like, how many of us go remain? Now, if everybody die, finished.
It is well. God is going to take control. I believe God will take control. I believe there's definitely going to be a solution. I mean, we've read some and heard some about some people coming up with cures and preventions and all that. So hopefully, we're praying it will get better.
Well, that's the thing. I don't want anybody telling me they have cure for anything if they're not sure. I mean, like, I don't want to keep people up so high, like, oh, you have cure. At the end of the day, you're just making mouth. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Okay, first thing first, let me just go straight to my show. I know you're a
All
very
right
busy
then.
person because sometimes I'll call you, you don't pick up, you're like, Bola, I'm busy. Thank you very much for taking our time to come to my show. Thank you very much.
You're
God bless
welcome.
you.
You're
God
welcome.
bless
You're
you. God
welcome.
bless you.
You're
So
welcome.
you won't already know who you are. I know who you are. Like, no need for anybody to ask me who you are. I know. But there are some people that they only see your pictures, they only like and comment, but they don't really know your background. They don't know much about you. Can you just give us a little bit insight about who Iyabo Ojo is?
All right. So, well, Iyabo Ojo is just like any regular girl. And I was born 1977, December 21.
You're so
Into a
ageless.
family of three. Yeah, I'm 42 now. And I have two elder brothers. My dad is late, and my mom is still very much alive. She lives with me. Um,
Oh,
okay, so I went to Grace Children Nursery School, and I went to National College Bagada, where I did my secondary school, and later I went to Lagos State Polytechnic, where I studied estate management. And my love for acting started way back when I was very young, way back in secondary school. Then I was even confused. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, but I just knew I wanted to be an entertainer because I was
okay.
very much involved with everything. I was doing dancing, singing, acting. I was just, going back and forth with every social activities that was going on in school then. And when I finished secondary school, there was this movie I watched then, Out of Bounds, where Sister Bimbo Akintola, played the
Yeah.
lead there, and I fell in love with her character, and it just hit me, and I said, this is what I want to be. I want to be an actress, and I have to look for this lady, because she inspires me a lot, and I would really love her to be my mentor. So luckily, there was a friend of mine who was living very close to where I was working then, and I walked up to him and said, "Look, I'm looking for this sister, blah blah blah." Oh, she just lives at the back of our house. That was in Okpebi then, and
Okay.
that's how I found my way to her. I was bold enough to go knock on her gate and ask for her, and she saw me and she was all smiles and I want to be an actress. I love your acting. I just want to be like you. And she was like, "Oh, really? You must really have a lot of courage to just walk into my house and knock on my door. You don't even know if I have a dog." And we laughed, laughed over it. And the next thing, I started moving around with her. And luckily for me, she introduced me to Uncle Kepi Ekpenyong and the wife, Auntie NY. And I used to go to their place a lot, help out. And one day Uncle Kepi just said, "Come, you cannot be coming here every day to come and help my wife in washing dishes. You're not our house. Said, go for auditions." Oh, yeah. And I'm like, "Uncle Kepi, I've been going for so many auditions. They're not picking me." He said, "You have to keep going. You never lose hope. Keep going. One day they will pick you." So he said, "Well, there's one audition going on." And Uncle Matthias was the director then. And he said, "You know what? Take a note and go there. Maybe, probably you might be lucky, to get the role." And I went there. They actually wanted to give me a nurse role. And then when I went back for the second audition, the lady that was supposed to play the role I was playing wasn't really giving them what they want. So they just said, give the script to her. Yeah, let's try it out. And that
Wow.
was it. And I read the script. I was like, okay, just give the role to her. And that's how I got to play Helene in Satanic. It was an English production, an English movie in 1998.
Okay.
That's when I ever faced the screen for the first time in my life in 1998. And I got a lot of support and encouragement from people around me, like Auntie Liz Benson, Uncle Shola Fushudo, and then Basoj. I mean, a lot of them were so fantastic to me then. And that's when I met Folukede Amola. And that was it for me then. And 1999, I met my ex-husband. I got pregnant, and then we got married, and I had my son. In 2001, I had my daughter. I was still married, and then I decided to go back to the industry. And so, because in between when I got pregnant and got married and started having my kids, I had to pull out from the industry. Because I mean, being a mother, young mother at that time was not easy. And when I decided to come back to the industry, I called on Auntie Bimbo. I said, "I'm back home." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, boy, you have to come to the East right now. That's where the thing is going. That's where production is." I was like, I have two young babies. I can't be flying back and forth with them. So, I just had that talk with one of my friends, and she said, because my ex comes from Ilaro, and
Okay.
Alhaji Taiwo Hassan is also from Ilaro. And I've
Okay.
been to Laro once or twice, and I've been to I've been to one of the events he had in his house in Laro, and I met him. So he sees me like our yawo, kind of thing. So he said, you know what? Go to him and tell him you want to join the industry. So I went to him and I said, I want to be a movie producer. I want to start producing movies and making money, because then I was scared to act Yoruba movies. I felt my Yoruba was not good enough because of my background. I grew up with my granny, my paternal granny, who was a Delta Igbo woman,
Okay.
and Yoruba was something I learned on the streets, and I learned when I was in secondary school. So it wasn't that good. My Yoruba was more of the Eko English kind of Yoruba, and I felt I would not be able to do a lot of incantations or proverbs that they do a lot in the Yoruba industry. So I didn't want to go into the Yoruba industry as an actress. I wanted to just go in there as a movie producer, learn the trade, and start producing movies. Because I've always loved doing business. I've always loved doing business. And so I told that to him. He said, okay, no problem, but you still have to join, the group. And I joined Odunfaka course in 2001 ending.
Oh.
And I started going for rehearsals. And luckily 2002, Alaji Yinka Kodri, one of my boss, wanted to produce his own movie then, Babadari Jim. And then they said, yeah, but you know what? You have a car, so we need you to use your car to help us take the costumier to location and assist both the costumier and sometimes the makeup artist. And I was like, okay, fine, that was good enough, and because I wanted to be a movie producer, so I was inquisitive. I wanted to know everything that had to do with production. So I was always involved with everything that was going on. I would go to the DOP guy, I would ask questions. I would go to the continuity guy. I would go to the light guy, to the costumier, the makeup artist. I mean, I was just, I just wanted to know what was going on and how things were done, so that when I start my own production, you understand, I would have a better understanding of what I was doing. Because I tell people, whatever business you want to venture into, you need to learn the trade. You need to understand the
Exactly.
business so
True.
that you can, know how to handle it better. So that was it. I immediately I went to location. They were waiting for the actor that was supposed to play the role I eventually played, which was Mukari. And I remember them because I was assisting the makeup artist and the costumier. And Auntie Toyosi Adesanya was the makeup artist then. She said to me, you can't just come to location and be helping us out and you don't get to play any role. May God, they will give you a role. By God's grace, they will give you a role, And so when we were waiting for Muka wasn't coming forth. She just went to them and said, Uncle Abelare, who was the director then, said, use her now, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, oh yeah, go and get dressed. Come and ask. I ran. I said, I don't know how to speak Yoruba like that, yo. My Yoruba is Igbo Yoruba. And she was like, don't worry, you can do it. I said, okay, I've heard. I ran out. I went to call Mukari. I said, but Ramuka, please, come, they are waiting for you on location here. They want me to come and play your role. He started laughing. He said, they're giving you a role and you are running. I can't live here. I'm still on another set right now. So you better go and do that production. I'll see you later. And I was like, okay. So I went back in. Someone have that courage, I, because Uncle Abelai was fire, back then it was fire. And I was standing right now, I was shaking. I was gonna shake, why are you shaking?
That's the thing. Your first experience was, I'm sure it was crazy.
Yeah, because it was my second experience, not even my second, like my third, but for the Yoruba industry, it was my first.
Yeah.
And the accent was not my problem. It was the language. It was how I was going to, deliver my lines in a way that it will be satisfactory enough for the director. And so when I just got on set and, one or two encouragements, and that's one good thing about the Yoruba industry. They encourage you a lot, especially when you're on set. They give you this encouragement that helps you pull through. And we play a lot on set, so it also helps you feel more comfortable among them, So that was it for me, and that's how I started. And from then, I started acting a lot of Yoruba movies. I left the English industry totally and focused more on the Yoruba industry. And I was getting roles. I was working until 2004. And I said, yes, it was time for me to produce my own movie, because then I had saved 2 years at Odunfa, and they allowed me to do my graduation. They blessed my production, and I started producing movie. My first movie then was Botife, and ever since I've been producing movies. I've been acting until about 5-7 years ago. I decided to come back to the English industry, and I started producing English movies. So I've been doing both now, both the Yoruba, the English.
Yeah, I see you
And
on board, but
TikTok now.
that's another thing I want to ask. Like you're a queen of all everything. But that's another thing I
Thank
really
you.
want to ask. Like for some people, they don't see it as a big deal for you to have a background. Like you say, you started from Oduifa.
Yeah.
And for some people, they felt like, oh, let me just start making movies, then I'll become popular. Do you think it is advisable? Do you think it makes sense for you to join a caucus before you start acting? Do you think you really have to join a caucus?
For someone like me, I didn't go to the university to study theater art. So if you've gone to the university to study theater art and you're good at it, you probably might not need to join a caucus, because the
Yeah.
reason why I joined was because I had no knowledge of what I was venturing into. So I had to acquire that knowledge, and so whatever you're going to do in life, if you studying theater act already, I'm sure you do a lot of stage
Yeah.
play, you do a lot of drama, you can kick starts as long as you're good. But if you haven't been to a theater school, or you're not studying theater act in the university, and you just want to venture into acting, it's advisable you join a caucus. You
Okay.
join a group, you join something that would give you more knowledge, and build your confidence
Okay.
and widen your understanding and your knowledge about about getting yourself into, because
Okay, good.
art is wide, it's big, and it is deep.
Hmm.
You're an actress, you understand what I'm saying? It is
Yeah,
wide,
yeah.
it is big, and it is deep. And when I say deep, it is deep, because if you don't have that passion and you're coming into the industry just because you want to be famous, you want to be known, then you ain't gonna last that long.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for a
True.
while you'll train and
True.
that's it. But if you're coming for the passion of knowing the job, you're coming for the passion of giving your all, then you should know that there's a lot of sacrifice that you're going to have to do. And one of the sacrifices is learning the art, understanding the depth of what you're getting yourself into. Because in the whole world, one of the most profitable job and one of the most what will I say, everlasting job, because as long as you live, you're never going to be out of jobs, because there's an age for every role, and we play
True.
every role in movies. If you're a
Yeah.
child, we have roles for kids. If you become a teenager, we have roles for teenagers, because art is life, and in life comes different sectors of people, different ages, different backgrounds, different things. So it is deep, and it's a job that is going to feed you forever. As long as you know what you're doing, you're going to be there until probably you lose your memory and you can't memorize things anymore, or you can't lift a finger anymore. Yeah, Rainbow is in her middle or late 70s right now, and
Yeah.
she's still acting because
Yeah,
there's a
she's still
role for
relevant.
her.
True.
Art
True.
is life. And in this world, we have old people. And so for some roles, we will definitely need old people. So it's not just something you come and do, or you say, okay, I want to work for 10 years and I don't want to work no more. And acting is a spirit. It's a spirit. Like when you start doing it and you get so into it, you get so deep into it,
It
it's a
sinks.
spirit. You never want to pull out. Even when you go for years, probably you want to go for like 3-4 years, maybe you're taking care of your babies, you're getting married, you're doing something, it's gonna bring you back. It's just, that's it. Do you have that feeling sometimes?
Yeah, I
Like
like
you
you can
feel so empty.
once you started, you can leave. You can leave.
Yeah, you feel so empty. That's why all this TikTok thing is coming for me, because like even before the lockdown, I've been so busy with my business, my restaurant, but even though I am busy, I crave I crave for it. Like, oh God, I'm missing, because it's a spirit. It comes, it drives you. If you allow, it drives you, but it is deep. So you can't just come today because you've watched one or two couple of movies and then you want to be an actress. You're not an actress. You're just a known face.
Exactly.
You're just a known face. You're not an actor.
Exactly.
You're just a known face.
I remember.
So there's a difference between being a known face and being an actor.
Two different. Thank you very
things.
much. Thank you.
You understand?
You are in my spirit. Thank you. There's two different things between being known and being an actor. Like, it's two different things. Thank you.
They can just know you for your craft. Okay, she's just an actor, but you're not an actor. You're not deep in what you're doing. You're not embedded into it. If you are an actor, you need to understand what you're getting yourself into.
Thank you very much. That's like, it's as if you're reading my mind. Like, I keep telling people there's two different things between you want to act and you want to be famous. If you want to be famous, you can just start doing something and you're famous. But if you're an actor, it's a passion. You do it with your soul.
It drives you.
It drives you. Like, you sink into it. Even when you're done with your role, sometimes you're still in that character, playing it.
You are. There was this movie I did then, and it's still one of my best movies, and I love that movie. It's called Orola and Requesije. 2 or 3 movies like that I know I have acted in the past that I can never forget those roles, because even after they said cut, I was still crying.
True.
You know, there was a time, like, when I say acting is a spirit, there was a time that when I was doing mean roles, it became a part of me.
You were living that role.
Yeah, sometimes, like, you're talking to me like, I'm a very loving person. I'm a very nice person.
I know.
You know, but because it's what I do all the time, like, sometimes you're talking to me, I'm just like, yes. You understand? Like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, then I'm okay. I'm back to normal again. So it becomes a part of you. It's just like yesterday, I was indoor and we were doing things in the house, and my girls, they started laughing. I said, why are you guys laughing? They said, Auntie, you're making us laugh now. You know, I was cracking them up. I was dying because TikTok, wasn't the part of me. You understand? So every little thing for me now is like a joke. So that's why I say acting is a spirit. Like, even when you act all these evil movies, when you act all these spiritual movies, you find that it takes a lot for you to get out of it. So sometimes when I'm acting a movie and I'm swearing, or I'm playing a role where my character has to die or everything, I go back and I pray. I pray in my class, Father, Lord, please don't let this happen to me. This role I just played now, Father. You know, sometimes we joke about it, but these things, they come with the force.
They come with the force. I remember when I first started, my mom was like, you
understand? Yes.
So I understand.
Yes,
what
you
you're
can
saying.
act it, but in your heart, you have to rebuke and reject it. It becomes a part of you.
True.
So acting is deep. So if you just want to act for the fun of it, then you're just wanting the fame. You're not ready for the real deal. It has to take all of you. There's a lot of times I get on set and I see some girls and supposed to play like a poor girl, or you're supposed to play like someone who is low in spirit, who's been rejected or abandoned, and then you're so cautious of how you're looking, your looks. You want to look pretty. You can't look pretty when you're not in a pretty mood. You can't look pretty when you're not in a pretty state of mind.
Exactly. Thank you.
If you have to be ugly, you have to be ugly. If you have to be dirty, you have to be dirty.
Go the way and play the character well. Exactly.
You understand? Not like Omonji man, and then you have all your lashes on, and then your lips are all shiny, and then you're acting like you're suffering. You're deceiving yourself. Acting takes
That's the thing. That's where the passion comes in, because you know what you're doing is a craft. Like,
yes, it's a craft. You need to understand your craft a lot.
Exactly. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate this moment. I've always known you all the years, like you're full of wisdom. So I'm not even surprised with all these things I'm taking from you for free. Thank you very much. Okay, let me just ask you a few questions because I see time is going. So
All
I'm
right.
just gonna ask you one or two questions because I see a lot of people are already asking questions, and so I just want to ask you, like, apart from the excellence of your work, is there any other thing you do that makes you still relevant, apart from the fact that you're good at your craft? Because I know you're a very good actor. Is there any other thing you do other
Yes, I'm
than,
into
yeah?
business. I do a lot of things. Like I have a restaurant, I have a lounge, I have a boutique. My daughter runs one, my son runs one too, which I help them manage. And I have a barbing salon, I have a spa, and I have a skincare product company too. So I have a lot of things I do by the side.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why you're ageless. I mean, you don't even age. Like, see this woman, you don't age. You
Emma
don't
Tommy,
age.
Tommy, talk us off me.
You need to give me, especially after the show, I'll call you. So man suffering, because man low. Therefore, you are ageless, because me go for ageless. Bí mo ṣe wà yìí, mi fẹ́ darúgbó rárá bí mo ṣe wà yìí. So you have to give me at least one tips of your ageless.
Just, you know, like I tell people, one of it is just free your spirit. Just be
Free
a
spirit.
happy soul. Just
Free
free your
spirit.
spirit. Don't think bad of people. Don't envy people unnecessarily. Don't even envy people at all for no reason. Just be of a good spirit. Obviously, we all have our bad times. I have my worst times. I've had terrible times, and I still go through my pain, you know, but I don't take it out on nobody. And I try to preach love by loving the people around me, by taking good care of the people around me, because you start from your home, not on social media.
Exactly.
Start from your home, not social
Start from
media.
your home.
You
Start
know,
from your home.
yeah, start from the people around you, from your security to your cleaner, to your this, to your that, to your workers, you know, your kids, your family. Like, you know, just spread love. Even and as much as you spread that love, I'm always guided. Like they know I don't take nonsense, you know. But I give all the love I can give, and so you spirit, when your heart is free. That's why I'm someone like, I'm a no nonsense person. You give it to me, I give it back to you straight. Nobody do my different straight.
Right there and there.
Hide it, because I don't even have that storage in my heart to buckle things up. No, if you do something wrong to me, I'm going to say it straight to your face. Come, I don't like what you've done. You pass your boundaries, I'm going to give it to you. But as I've said it, it has ended there, and I have moved on. And so that way your heart is free, your spirit is, your soul is free, you're happy. You don't have to, because when you keep grudges and you hate and you envy, you know, all these things, they just, you know, they just eat you up in there, and then you're all,
you know that. You start aging unnecessarily, and you won't even sleep well at night because you'll be bothered.
Because you're envious. God's time is the best. Everybody, Allah ma bless everybody.
Baba Oro, Eshe.
Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ ṣé ilé ayé ìgbogbo akàn gbé ni adẹ̀kan ṣe wọn bàtà lè ṣe. You know, as you do, but when God decides to bless you, some people he will bless them in their young age.
Yeah.
But when you envy them in their young age, like that because you don't know whether your own blessing is waiting for you in the afternoon. But you have used your bad belly
to spoil some people's
all those times
journey.
You're supposed to be praying and fasting to God that God bless me too at my own time. You are using it to hate on people and to just give yourself unnecessary headache.
And you won't even be able to sleep at night. For what?
Everybody, some people will be blessed in the morning, some will be blessed morning, afternoon, and night. That's they found grace. You can't do nothing about it. There's no amount of hate, no amount of talk is not going to change their blessing. So don't stress yourself. Some people will be blessed in the morning, or some people will not be blessed in the morning. In the afternoon, they will be blessed at night. You understand? Some people will not be blessed in the morning, but they'll be blessed in the afternoon, and in the night it will be beautiful for them. You understand?
Exactly.
Some people, they won't have in the morning, they won't have in the afternoon, but in the night, the Lord will bless them. Some of them, àwọn ẹlòmíì wà, Ọlọ́run lè má ṣe fún ẹ, but á ṣe fún ọmọ tó máa bí, tó yẹ pé ọmọ tó máa bí yẹn á wá di ọmọ, á wá ṣe gbogbo ohun tí
nǹkan tí o fẹ́ ṣe láyé ọmọ ẹ máa ṣe. Ẹ ṣé bàbá ọ̀rọ̀, ẹ ṣé gan ìyá mi, ẹ ṣé gan.
Àdúrà tá máa ń gbà ni pé kí ẹ̀yìn wa kó dá, kí alẹ́ wa kó dẹ̀ sùn.
Kó sọ wá sí re.
Thank you. So when you have that kind of spirit, you'll be fine. You'll be beautiful. You know?
You will glow.
You glow.
Okay, let me ask one more question because I can see my page is dying, it's popping of questions.
All right.
If you are being asked to go to the desert, which of your character movie will you take with you? Like you're going to the desert and you have just only one character movie to take with you. Which one will you take with you?
I'm a war. I'm a fly. I'm in the bosque.
That movie is like the bomb.
I'm gonna take my character that makes people laugh.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's so good to make people laugh, honestly.
I know.
Whatever character that will make people laugh, you know, and just forget about their sorrows for a while, I'll take that character with me to the desert.
And that's the reason why, because the desert is just you and God, though. So you need laughter. You need laughter.
How would that be laughing? Oh, wow, desert you're low about. Hey, you know, what Jésù ọba ìyanu.
I did add. You started thinking.
Ìwọ ló lànà fún Mósè lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná. Ó yá wá la bí sí méjì kí omi máa ṣọ̀ lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́. Olúwa gbà mí o.
Hey. Respect. Yo. Thank you very much. See, my phone is balling of questions, so I'm just gonna pick few questions and I just you answer them. So let me see who's coming first. Let me see. Oh my God, this is so fun for me. It's always fun on my show. Someone said, oh God, where is it? Okay, guys, keep the question coming. I'm just trying to. For the meantime, let me see the gist with you why they'll keep the question coming. So tell me, what is on your list, Mama? What is on your list right now?
First thing, this coronavirus just needs to go. So
it needs to go. It needs to pack and go. Like
man, I love to worship God, but I'm a lot of fajino at the same time. I've missed my lounge. I've missed my Friday night, my karaoke night on Sundays. You know, I've missed seeing people come in and out of my, my office, my business area. I've missed doing business. You know, I love working. I love spending money, my sister. So
you have to work for it.
I have to work, you know. So I missed all that. I can't wait to just see things get back to life because I want to go back on production. I have movies I want to shoot. I shot about, I think about 6, 8, 9 movies last year. I think 8 or 9 movies last year. I've lost count now. I want to shoot more movies this year too. And, you know, the reason why I did a lot of Yoruba last year was because people were complaining, oh, we've not seen Yoruba movies for a while. You've not been. So I said, okay, you've not seen me. Okay, I will give you people back to back, you know.
Yoruba.
And I programmed it in a way that I said, when they're going to release it, it's going to be back to back. So we will have enough of my Yoruba productions. I'm not in all my productions because that's a producer's job. You don't have to be in all your productions. So, exactly. So I'm not in all my productions, but you know, and I'm happy people are watching and they're loving it. So, but this time I'm going to be doing some English productions too, and probably few Yoruba. So, well, hopefully if this coronavirus, you know, we'll do that.
Someone said, Raymond Agaba said, okay, can you see that, Mama? Can you see it?
Yeah.
You can choose to answer your relationship with Faith. I don't understand. You can choose to answer your relationship with Faithia Balogo at the moment. I don't understand that, Mr. Raymond.
Okay. Next question.
Okay, it said, what's your relationship with Faithia Balogo now?
Next question.
Thank you. Okay, guys. I think you guys like I said, I want just positive questions, please. You guys know my show, it's about positive vibes. I don't want unnecessary question that is someone asked, do you still want to have kids?
Hey, yeah. I feel like
Ah,
this is an
ah.
argument that that goes on in my house. Like, Priscilla wants me to still have babies,
How
and my
come?
son, first thought, is like, no. But me, I'm like, I don't. You say I don't think so, but never say never. You know,
Never.
so as
Never
long
say
as I
never.
can still have kids, you never can say I could choose to just like okay, you know. But right now, nah. But never say never.
But for me,
Never say never.
I think it's like an high risk for you because I mean, look at your age. You're 42. Getting pregnant now, I'm
I'm
more like
42. I
ah,
know.
Baba, high risk. Oh my God, for you. Oh my God, you be hey.
Oh, wo mo máa di kàndẹ̀ gbogbo ẹnu mi báwo máa ṣe wù gbogbo mú mi gbogbo fine girl mi àwa ayẹyẹ àwa jẹ I can't even imagine it. Oh no, but you know we never
Okay,
can
I don't
say,
know.
we
Do you
never can
plan to
say.
remarry anytime soon? Can you see
Oh
that?
yes, oh yes, very
I,
soon.
I mean, you're still good looking. Who won't get married to you? I
Oh
beg.
yes, very soon, baby. It's gonna happen. Don't worry. Fingers crossed.
Come on, guys. The only question you guys keep asking is about marriage. You guys want to marry her? How many people want to marry her? That's not the
I'm
question that is
engaged
still on my box.
though.
You guys, she's engaged. You guys should know your
Yes,
boundaries. She's
so don't
engaged. She
worry.
ain't got time. So, guys, please don't disturb her if you
I'm
want to
not
marry her.
free. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What makes you stay humble?
My children and God. God
Hmm.
and my children. Let me use that word. God and my children. When I think of God's goodness in my life, I have to
Hmm.
be humble. When I think of the fact that I have 2 hands, 2 legs, you know, like I'm breathing fine, I'm healthy, like there's nothing wrong with me. I can see, I can smell. I have a foundation called the Pinkiest Foundation, and